And it is time for our Sunday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Houston Astros taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Justin Verlander on the mound for the Astros in this one. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the broadcast booth. In this one, I'm Josh Wright doing the play-by-play. I apologize that this stream took a while. I was hanging out with some friends. Got home a little later than I thought. I mean, it's like, I got home at like 7:30, so it's, 7:30 is not late, but later than I thought. How's everybody's Sunday going? How's, hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. 0-2 pitch to Corbin Carroll. That is a fastball up high, and the count is 1-2. From the veteran Justin Verlander, a circle change, swung on and missed, and that is out number 1. So leading things off is, so next up is Geraldo Perdomo. Houston Astros, Arizona Diamondbacks. This is, Arizona Diamondbacks, Houston Astros. It's our Sunday night game of the week. Two teams currently fighting for a playoff spot. Diamondbacks currently fighting with the Padres and the Dodgers for the NL West. Astros barely hanging on in the American League West. Here's one in the center field. Catch is made. That's out number 2. Two outs now. That brings in Jock Peterson. This guy has been everywhere. He has been with the Dodgers, is where he started his career off. Then in 2021, he was with the Cubs. Split 2021 with the Cubs and Braves, won a World Series. And then he went to the Giants. And now he staying on the NL West, on the West Coast with the Diamondbacks. There's one in the center. Catch is made by Chase McCormick. And just like that, the Astros are going to come hit. That is the... there it is. The promo link. There we go. Jose Altuve leading off. Take a look at the rest of the lineup for the Astros real quick. Jose Altuve bats second. He's at second. Batting second in left field, Jordan Alvarez. Hitting third is the DH, Kyle Tucker. Alex Bregman hits cleanup. He's at third. Yainer Diaz bats fifth. He's the catcher. Jeremy Pena bats sixth. He's at short. Victor Caratini, former Cubs, backup catcher. He's at first base today, batting seventh. Batting eighth in right field, Ben Gamble. And batting ninth is the center fielder, Chase McCormick. Take a look at the defense around the horn. And this one for the Diamondbacks, Josh Bell's at first base. Second base is Luis Guillorme, former New York Met. Third base is Andrew Suarez. Shortstop, Perdomo. In the outfield from left to right, Pavin Smith is in left. Jake McCarthy in center. Corbin Carroll in right. And Adrian Del Castillo behind the plate with Ryan Nelson, 26 years old. The 26-year-old right-hander Ryan Nelson is on the mound. First pitch to Altuve, taken for a strike. The count's 0-1. To the veteran second baseman. Been in with the Astros on the Major League team since 2011. His first All-Star game with the Astros was 2012. That was when they were still in the National League, and then moved over to the American League the following year. So the 2012 All-Star Game, probably one of my favorite All-Star games of all time, just because it was really the first All-Star Game that I watched as a baseball fan. Altuve hits one in right to Suarez off his glove. Is he going to beat the throw out? Oh, yes, he will. I'm going to have to tell my Jose Altuve story in just a second. Oh, there it is, Jose Altuve, leadoff hit, infield single, ricocheted off the glove of Diamondbacks third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Here's Jordan Alvarez, Rookie of the Year back in 2019. But as I was saying about the 2012 All-Star Game, Alvarez hits a grounder to Perdomo, one, got them both. It is a 6-4-3 double play. So 2 outs. Now bring in Kyle Tucker. So my 2012 All-Star Game story. So first game All-Star Game that I ever watched, I remember I was on vacation at the Wisconsin Dells when that All-Star Game was on, and then we watched the game on TV at the hotel. But you guys know how they do like the player introductions at the beginning of the All-Star Game? That was really my favorite thing about the All-Star Game, still kind of is. And when they were introducing the National League players, they had Aroldis Chapman there from the Reds, from the Houston Astros, Jose Altuve, from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. So if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, Aroldis Chapman, Jose Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, like all right, like Jose Altuve in the middle of Aroldis Chapman, a guy he would hit a home run off of in the playoffs. Clayton Kershaw, someone he homered off of in the World Series. So, yeah, like little did we know, Jose Altuve would do big things in the playoffs against both Aroldis Chapman and Clayton Kershaw later on. Josh Bell pops up to the catcher, Yainer Diaz, and that is out number 1. Josh Bell led off the second inning for Arizona. And then it'll be Eugenio Suarez and Jake McCarthy up next. Verlander having a solid first inning. Trying to pick up where he left off here in the second inning. That's a fastball, counts 1-1. Justin Verlander, I believe, was the starting pitcher for the 2012 All-Star Game, if I'm correct. It was him for Verlander in the American League, and then the National League starting pitcher that year in the 2012 All-Star Game was Matt Cain with the Giants. There's a fly ball on the left, catch made by Alvarez. That's out number 2. Matt Cain. Didn't think you guys would hear that name, huh? Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but Matt Cain, San Francisco Giants, threw a no-hitter against the Astros in 2012, and then won a World Series with the Giants a few months later. Seems like every Giants pitcher every year the Giants won the World Series, 2010, 2012, 2014. Seems like there was one pitcher that kind of broke out in each postseason, in each World Series run the Giants had at that time. You know, like 2010, it was Tim Lincecum. 2012, it was both Matt Cain and Barry Zito a little bit. And then 2014, it was Madison Bumgarner. So, really nice that, you know, at least one Giants pitcher kind of, you know, shined a little more over the other in that world, in that playoff dynasty. But anyway, Alex Bregman picks up hit number 2 for the Astros. Enough about the Giants. Let's talk about the Astros. Yainer Diaz doing the catching today. He was the replaced Martin Maldonado at the start of the year. There's a base hit and a right. Bregman moves to second. The throw in from Carroll, a bit off balance. Able to hit Eugenio Suarez over at third. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Jeremy Pena. Lovely crowd here in Houston, Texas. I'm surprised that we never did, until now, we haven't done a simulation game here at Houston. We haven't done one either with the Rangers in Arlington. Well, we were going to do one Labor Day, the Rangers and Yankees, but, well, as you guys can see, that didn't happen. Jeremy Pena, 2-1 count. Here's the pitch from Ryan Nelson. That is a cutter. Pena fouls it off. The count's 2-2. Astros have runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here in the home half of the second, that is ripped down the left field line. That's going to go foul. There's another souvenir. A Jeremy Pena foul ball in the bottom of the second inning of our Sunday night MLB The Show simulation game of the week between the Astros and the Diamondbacks. Pena working the count full. Victor Caratini on deck. Fastball strikes him out. First out in the second strikeout for Ryan Nelson. So 1 out, here's Victor Caratini. This guy's been with the Cubs. He's been a Padre. He's been a Brewer. And now he is a Houston Astro. Was a part of the Yu Darvish trade back in 2021 that sent him and obviously Yu Darvish to the Padres. The Cubs got a lot of prospects in return. Caratini fouls us off. He counts to 0-2. Caratini, usually a catcher, a backup catcher. Well, today the Astros have him playing first base. You know, as Ron Washington said in Moneyball, first base is a very hard position to play. Thanks for the confidence, Ron. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ryan Nelson here in the second. Now bring in Ben Gamel. Ben Gamel, you are 31 years old. Been around the league for quite a while. Fastball in there, strike 1. Pops up in foul territory. Josh Bell makes the catch. We go to the third inning. Astros get 2 hits. They leave 2 runners on. No score. Pavin Smith, Adrian Del Castillo, and Luis Guillorme, the 7, 8, 9 hitters, due up for Arizona here in the top of the third. For those of you just tuning in, Josh Wright getting the call. It's our Sunday night MLB The Show 24 simulation game of the week. We got some interleague play going for you here at Houston, Texas. Arizona Diamondbacks, Houston Astros. Smith hits one into left field. Back goes Alvarez. This one is off the wall. Smith on his way to second. The throw in from McCormick in center. Hits the cutoff man, and Pavin Smith leads off the third inning with the double. That is the first hit in this game for the Diamondbacks. Now bring in Adrian Del Castillo. Been getting a lot of playing time behind the plate for Torey Lovolo's club. Del Castillo pops up. Nice play by Caratini. He usually plays with the catcher's gear on, but instead he's got the first baseman mitt on. I know some some catchers, when they do play first base, they use a catcher's mitt. They don't use a first base mitt when they play first base. I guess there are some similarities to a catcher's mitt and a first baseman's mitt. That's what I've heard anyway. Catcher's glove, first base glove. A lot of similarities. Guillorme pops up to Pena at short. That is out number 2. 2 outs now. Here's Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1. Struck out to lead off the inning. Or to lead off the game, might as well. Led off the first inning. Led off the game. Same thing. Count 0-2 to Corbin Carroll. Runner at second for the Diamondbacks. And he is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Diamondbacks leave a runner on. It'll be Chase McCormick, Jose Altuve, and Jordan Alvarez all due up.
The center fielder, McCormick. That's a ball.
First pitch to McCormick. Misses for ball number 1. Had a little hiccup there. Anybody watch any football today? The Patriots got a win, 16-10 against the Bengals. Not the most exciting win, but you know, a win's a win. McCormick strikes out, 1 away.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So I do like the Pick'ems week. So far, I've only gotten 2 games wrong: the Steelers-Falcons game and the Bengals-Patriots game. There's a grounder to Suarez, and that is out number 2.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
I apologize if I'm not like super talkative in this stream. I'm trying to be. I'm pretty tired. Had to work this afternoon. Just got back from hanging out with a buddy. There's the Diamondbacks infield for you. Suarez at third. Perdomo at short. Luis Guillorme at second. Josh Bell at first. Adrian Del Castillo is sitting behind on plate with the catcher's gear on. Right to Guillorme at second. And we played 3 scoreless innings here at Minute Maid Park. Up to the 4th inning we go. Josh Wright doing the play-by-play. We are scoreless so far. Scoreless so far heading into the Sunday night game of the week. Got a couple people tuning in. What's up? Hopefully you guys were able to watch some football this weekend. Watch your team get a win. I was not able to watch my team because I had to work when the game was going on, but Patriots got the job done against the Bengals, 16-10. Not the perfect score, not the most exciting win. But you know what? Win's a win. Joe Burrow was sacked like 4 times. Ramondre Stevenson with the only touchdown in the game for the Patriots. They just posted the score in Cleveland. Cowboys won against the Browns 33-17. While doing my picks for my Week 1 predictions video, I saw on a poll somewhere for the Browns-Cowboys game, I guess the Browns were favorites. As Jock Peterson hits one into right field, that is off the wall. Peterson's on his way to second. The throw in by Gamble, and he is not going to be in time. That is the second hit of this game for the Diamondbacks. Both of them have been in doubles so far. Here's Josh Bell. In the left field, down the line, that's easily going to score. Jock from second, and the Diamondbacks strike first. Here in the top of the 4th inning, it's 1-0 as Bell reaches second base with no problem. Top of the 4th, 1 out. Here's the Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 1. Drops a strike. Fastball, strike 1. 0-1. Don't know why it's saying he's making his MLB debut. Eugenio Suarez has been in the game for a while.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2 to Suarez. Runner at second, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Verlander. That's in the right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. That's going all the way to the wall. That is the second run for Arizona here in the top of the 4th.
Now that the 7th fielder.
Back-to-back-to-back doubles. Hit in this game for the Diamondbacks. A double for Jock Peterson with 1 out. An RBI double for Josh Bell to make it 1-0. And Jake McCarthy just made it, or Adrian De La Castillo, excuse me, made it 2-0. Jake McCarthy is probably going to make it 3-0 as that drops in center. Del Castillo is coming to the plate. No throw from Caratini. And it's 3-0 Arizona.
No, he's in there. Ball! That pitch is out. Ball in.
Ball 1 to Pavin Smith. Or ball 2, excuse me.
Nope, that's a ball.
Pavin Smith, that's right. That's how you say his name. Pavin Smith. Del Castillo is on deck. 3-1 pitch from the veteran Justin Verlander. That's fouled off, and the count's 3-2. That's back to Altuve.
You're out.
And he gets the double play. Meanwhile, 3 runs came in to score for the Diamondbacks here in the top of the 4th. It's 3-0.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter,
Kyle Tucker leads off the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1.
Brian Nelson still back up on the mound. 26 years old, second-round pick out of Oregon back in 2019.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gunnar Henderson was the second-round pick. Already with a 15.2 WAR.
He's out.
third baseman number 2.
Grounder to short, 1 away.
Bregman.
One out, here's Alex Bregman. Had the second hit of this game for Houston back in the 2nd. Fouled off once more. Bregman been in the league since 2016. Originally drafted out of high school by the Red Sox in 2012, 29th round. Ended up going to college at LSU and became a first-round pick by the Astros in 2015. Second overall in the 2015 draft. You know who had the first pick in the 2015 draft? The Arizona Diamondbacks.
Catcher,
Ended up taking Dansby Swanson. And then the Rockies had the third pick. They had Brendan Rodgers.
0-1.
Dylan Tate was the 4th-round pick. And then Kyle Tucker, who was the Astros' second pick in the 2015 draft. They had Alex Bregman and Kyle Tucker. Lots of players from the 2015 draft who are still kicking it. Andrew Benintendi drafted in 2015. Walker Buehler, Tyler Stevenson. We'd be here forever if we could name 2015 MLB draft picks. End of 4 here at Houston. Snakes lead the Astros 3-0. 3-0 Astros as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Justin Verlander back on the mound. He'll face Adrian Del Castillo. Popped up to Victor Caratini his first time up. Ironically, Caratini is not the guy with the catcher's gear on. That's Yonder Diaz. Caratini is the guy playing first base. My Dr. Pepper fell. How dare it fall? Del Castillo shoots one into center field. Going back is McCormick at the wall. He makes the catch.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Luis.
Mel Mack, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? In a right center field, Chase McCormick getting his exercise in.
The right fielder, number 7.
Good to hear, good sir.
Carroll.
How's your weekend so far? My weekend has been pretty decent. Pretty decent, you know. Do you think is going to win World Series? Who do I think's going to win the World Series? Is that what you're asking? I don't know. Who I think's going to win the World Series? Man, that's tough. You know, at the beginning of the year, I wanted to say the Mariners just because, you know, they'd never won before. Corbin Carroll shoots one to deep left field, and it is gone. Corbin Carroll said, screw the Mariners in their World Series. How about a home run? It is 4-0 Diamondbacks. Oh, you think the Phillies? Yeah, Phillies have a good chance. They've been a good team this year. Kind of want to see the Orioles go. I think they'll be fun to watch. The Diamondbacks, they could actually go to the World Series again. And would it this time? I don't know. There's a lot of good teams who could make the World Series this year. One team for sure who I want to see make the playoffs, probably the Mets. You guys don't know how bad I kind of want to see the Mets knock the Braves out of the wild card standings. That's a grounder to Bregman. One away. Or out number 3, excuse me. Sorry. Corbin Carroll with a two-out solo homer. And the top of the 5th inning makes a score.
Leading up for the Astros.
4-0.
The shortstop.
4-0 Diamondbacks. And to the bottom half of inning number 5 is what I meant to say. Sorry, I was filling out. I fill out like little score sheets, like scorecards and all that kind of stuff while I'm doing these live streams. Just something to do in case if the games get like super boring or if I don't have anybody in the chat to talk to. I just fill these out. Just makes the games go by quicker too. And when Perdomo grounded out, he grounded out to 3rd, which is like position number 5. So that's why I kind of said the number 5 there. Victor Caratini, this is not his MLB debut, pal. He has been in the league since like 2017, I want to say. I watched this man quite a bit when he was with the Chicago Cubs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He was Wilson Contreras' backup catcher for a long time. That's up the middle, base hit.
The right fielder, number 12, Ben Gamble.
A 1-out single for Caratini. And now bring in Ben Gamble. Melmac, you think the Yankees could probably win?
Ball.
Maybe if their pitching stays consistent, they'll be pretty good. They'll probably make the World Series. And also, if everybody outside of Juan Soto and Aaron Judge was hitting well, being consistent, then maybe we'll see. Ben Gamble,
1 ball.
nasty swing, counts 1 and 2. Runner first, 1 out. Diamondbacks possibly looking for a double play. Oh boy, look out.
Now batting, center fielder, Chad.
I'd say that hit him pretty good. So McCormick's heading to first. Ben Gamble, sorry, is heading to the first base. Here's Chase McCormick. Sorry, long day. There's a strike, nothing in two. Pretty soon, when the baseball season comes to a close, we're going to be switching over to doing like college football and Madden simulation games. If you guys are interested in that, and do a college rivalry week or something, and then Sunday night, and then we can do like a Sunday night football live stream. Kind of. I don't know. I thought that'd be kind of cool. One-two count for McCormick. That's fouled off on a cutter.
Ball two. Count full.
Counts full to Chase McCormick. Struck him out.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So I have an old friend who was a huge Bengals fan. I don't know if she's watching or not, but if you are, go Pats. Go Pats, man. They'll probably make up some excuse like, oh, we didn't have Jamar Chase. Oh, we didn't have our big three receivers. Excuses. Fly ball to right field. Catch made by Corbin Carroll. End of 5 here in Minute Maid Park. Diamondbacks 4, Houston nothing.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Astros already making a relief or bullpen change. Hunter Brown. Astros already going to the bullpen, heading into the top of the 6th inning. So JV taking his little nappy nap. Went 5 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts. He allowed the Corbin Carroll home run, and of course the 2 RBI doubles from Josh Bell and Jake McCarthy, and then the RBI single from Eugenio Suarez. Here's Jock Peterson, who started that rally up in the 4th inning with a 1-out double. Ironically. But yeah, if you're watching this, watching
Inside, ball one.
my Bengals friend, if you're watching this, go Patriots. You're lucky I'm too tired to think of like anything else to say. But go Patriots. You lost to not only did you lose to the Patriots, but you lost to Jacoby Brissett. You know, Ramondre Stevenson had a nice rushing touchdown. Our defense, our amazing defense, got to Joe Burrow 4 times. Oh man, it was not, again, I know it was not the most highest scoring game. It was not the prettiest game of all time. Definitely not, the best game from week 1. But you know what? A win's a win. A win is a win. Jared Mayo, first win as the New England Patriots coach. There's a base hit into right field going all the way to the wall. And Jock getting his 2nd double of the night.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And then, all right, we're done talking about the Patriots and the Bengals. Let's talk about the Giants and Vikings game, since I know Prince is watching. So, I just want to know, man, Daniel Jones, man, I don't know what's going on and with him. 186 yards. He threw 2 picks, two interceptions, one to number 22 on the Vikings, Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith is still playing? Wow. Harrison Smith, wow, he's been with the Vikings forever. Sorry. Where were we? Harrison Smith with an interception. Another veteran, Andrew Van Ginkel, with an interception. Picked them off. You know, Daniel Jones is sacked like 5 times in this game. Man, this was not a fun game for the Giants either. Let's see, who else had like a really bad week? A bad week 1 so far. Let's see.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Dolphins almost lost to the Jags. Bears almost lost to the Titans. They had like a really bad first half. The Bills, they were off to a slow start against the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans almost lost to the Colts.
Nope, outside.
The Panthers got absolutely annihilated. They got obliterated by the Saints. Like, I don't think they, like anybody on that Panthers team, I don't think they care at this point. Like, I mean, it seems like the entire state of Ohio had a bad week. Base hit in the left field. Jack's going to score. Never mind. They're going to hold him up at third. And the Diamondbacks have the bases loaded.
McCarthy.
Bases loaded for Jake McCarthy. 1 for 2.
1-0.
RBI single back in inning number 4. And that is tattooed to right field. It is gone. Grand salami time here in Houston. And it's 8-0 Diamondbacks here in the 6th inning. That ball was absolutely crushed by Jake McCarthy. Let's take a look at this again. 431 feet, deep right field. That was, I believe, the second pitch of the at-bat, and it was absolutely destroyed. Goodbye, baseball. Man, that ball had a family.
Ball, that's out.
That ball was obliterated the same way the Browns were obliterated today by the Dallas Cowboys. It was also, or the same way the Panthers got obliterated today by the Saints. I guess I should say. It's going to be a long, long season for Carolina Panthers fans. I'm not really a hockey fan, but are the Carolina Hurricanes supposed to be good again? Hopefully. I mean, if the Hurricanes are good again this year, you got that to look forward to, Carolina Panthers fans. There's a ground ball to Alex Bregman, and finally the Astros get the first out in the 6th inning. Oh my goodness. Hunter Brown and now Framber Valdez. They had to bring Valdez in to try and get the first out. Here's Adrian Del Castillo. There's a sinker. Strike one. There's a fly ball in the left field. Back goes Alvarez, and he makes the catch.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
2 outs now. Here's Luis Guillorme.
1-0.
Ball one.
Two balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
Here's a 3-0 to Guillorme. There's a slider, and it's in. Strike one.
That's ball 4.
Ball 4 to Guillorme, and that'll bring in Corbin Carroll. That's a bouncer to Altuve.
Out.
Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. Jake McCarthy makes it 8-0 Arizona on this 431-foot grand slam to deep right field. I think the expression on his face says it all. After hitting that grand slam, scores.
Leading
8-0
up for the
Arizona.
Astros, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Counts 1-1 to Yordan Alvarez.
1 ball.
There's a fastball, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Fouled off, and it's 2-2. Ripped into center. Back is McCarthy at the wall. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Does anybody remember the hill
Designated hitter,
that used to be in center field
Tucker.
at Minute Maid Park? I'll show you. So center field here, like deep center field, near like this area, there used to be a hill that was over here, and like center fielders, like say anything was hit pretty deep here, like center fielders would have to run on the hill and try and make plays and catches and all that stuff. They got rid of the hill in 2016, I want to say, because a lot of players were getting hurt going up that hill, which makes sense. Tucker smacks it into left field. That's going to be a base hit. I mean, it makes sense why they got rid of it. They don't want any more injuries going on, but it was still a really cool feature at Minute Maid Park. When they had the little hill there in center field. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who remembers it or not. And that was when the Astros were like pretty bad, when that hill was there. Strike 2 to Alex Bregman.
2 strikes.
Then they got rid of the hill, and all of a sudden the Astros became one of the best teams in the American League. Who would have thought a hill Just a little hill out in center field. Getting rid of that little hill would, make a difference.
Ball.
Ryan
1 ball, 2
Nelson
strikes, the count.
with a 1-2 count just threw in a slider. Nah, I don't think getting rid of that hill really was the main reason why the Astros became so good now. But, they're good now, so. In the center field, a base hit. Kyle Tucker being waved home. The throw in. Not in time. The Astros are on the board. An RBI single for Alex Bregman gives the Astros their first run of the night. It's 8-1. Diaz hits one to left. Catch made by Pavin Smith. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Ball, that's out. Yeah. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Counts 1-2 to Pena.
Ball.
Drops in. It is low. It's ball 2.
3.
Struck him out and the inning's over. We played 6 full here at Minute Maid Park. 8-1 Arizona is the score. Wow, it is really the 7th inning already. We have been streaming for 52 minutes, so probably might be like an extra, like a longer stream depending on what goes on here in the last 3 innings of the game.
That's ball 2. Oh.
There's a nice play at third base by Bregman. That's out number 1.
Ball.
Counts 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. To Jack Peterson, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles on the night. Here's a 2-2 from Framber.
Did he go?
Did he go? Yes, he did, says the first base umpire. And Jock is now
The batter, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
2 for 4 on the night. That'll bring in Josh Bell. 1 for 2. 1 for 2 with an RBI double. There's a grounder to first, through for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
A 2-out single for Josh Bell. Here's a Jesus Suarez. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Wild pitch gets away from Diaz. Throw down to first, not in time.
The batter, the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
A wild pitch from for Valdez to Jesus Suarez. Here's Jake McCarthy, 2 for 3. 2 for 3 with 2 on, 2 out. Fouled off and the count is evened up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
A grounder to first, and we go to the home half of the 7th. Ryan Thompson first up out of the
Now pitching for
Diamondbacks.
number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Diamondbacks bullpen. Sorry.
Ball, that's outside.
Going through some Twitter on the NFL. NFL Twitter.
That's out.
Here comes the 3-1 to Carantini. That is a grounder to Guillorme. Throw to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Ben Gamble.
Hey. All one's the count.
Here's the 0-1
Hey!
to Gamble, and that's nothing in 2. Fly ball. There's a pop-up to second. Guillorme makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Chad McCormick.
Hey! 0-1. Hey!
The 0-2 to McCormick. Struck him out, and we played 7 full. Here in Houston, the score is 8-1. We got an inning and a half, 2 innings left to go here at Minute Maid Park. Houston Astros, Arizona Diamondbacks, Sunday night MLB The Show, simulation game of the week. For those of you who don't know, we do a series here on Let's Talk Sports where we do a simulation game every Friday and Sunday. Well, we usually, well, not every Friday and Sunday, but we mainly try to do it on Fridays and Sundays. And we just try to, you know, do a game that's going on in real baseball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Like the Friday game between the
Ball 1.
Twins and Royals, that was from a real game. This is from a real game, the Diamondbacks Astros game. This is the ESPN Sunday night game of the week. And we've done a few different games before. You know, these are a lot of fun for me to do. Trying to think of how many we've done so far. But next Friday, coming up on the 13th, there will not be a Friday night game of the week, so we'll probably push it back to Sunday. Or not Sunday, Thursday. We'll do one for Sunday, but we might do one for Thursday also. The Thursday night game that's going to be in... I don't know where we want to do that at. We'll probably do it in San Francisco. It'll be the Giants and the Brewers, so that might be a game. And then the Sunday night game, September 15th, as Bregman makes the play for out number 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 8. Score is 8-1. Diamondbacks. So for our Sunday game, we're going to go to Yankee Stadium. We're going to try and do a Red Sox-Yankees game just because we have not done one yet. And so that is going to be our Sunday night game. And then on Friday, September 20th, we'll have another game. I'm probably going to post a schedule of the games for the next few weeks. And then we are going to do the playoffs. I'm going to try and do a simulation game series of the entire postseason. From the wild card series, the division series, AL and NLCS, and of course the World Series. It will definitely take a while to to get finished, but I'm determined that I will do it. As Altuve strikes out to begin the bottom of the 8th. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Diamondbacks now 5 defensive outs away from getting this win. And as you will see throughout the simulation game series this year, a lot of the road teams ended up winning a majority of the games. We will probably do I'm going to be making a playlist of all of the games. That way you guys could probably watch them in chronological order if you want to. The very first game we did was all the way back on April 5th. Rangers and Diamondbacks, so it was the first one we did. And then we did Dodgers and Cubs, Wrigley Field, Orioles, Red Sox, Yankees and Guardians, Phillies, Padres, Cardinals and Mets, Red Sox, Twins, Dodgers and Braves, Yankees and Mets at Chase Stadium, Cubs and Cardinals at Busch Stadium. You know, we've done Angels and Mariners. We tried to do an Expos franchise, but as you can see, that didn't really work out too well. Brooklyn Dodgers and New York Giants at, where was it? Polo Grounds. White Sox and Royals. Blue Jays, Twins, Cubs and Cardinals. And then just recently on Friday, we did another game at Kansas City. We did the Royals and the Twins. And now today we're doing Astros and Diamondbacks. 2-2 pitch to Kyle Tucker. Ryan Thompson had a smooth 7th inning, and it looks like he's having a pretty solid 8th inning so far. Here's the 2-2 pitch to the 97 overall Kyle Tucker. Check swing, he went. We go to the top of the 9th. Score, Diamondbacks 8, Astros 1. Taylor Scott comes in relief here in the top of the 9th.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Mets will win the series. I hope so.
Got him.
Frank, you don't know how bad I want to see the Mets knock the Braves out of the wild card. Like you don't understand. I want to see the Mets make it, and I want to see the Braves not make it. I want the Mets in, and I want the Braves out. That is crushed down the line. That is going to go foul. The count is 0-1. I mean, if the season were to end today, I think the Mets have the last wild card spot. Nope, Braves have it, but Mets and Braves right now are tied. There's a strikeout for Taylor Scott. Maybe that'll be our next simulation game instead of Giants and Brewers. Why don't we do Mets and Braves? Why not? We can do that. Two outs now. Here's Jack Peterson, 2 for 4. He's had himself quite a night. A couple hits, a couple doubles. I'd say so. No, not the McDoubles that you get from McDonald's. I mean the doubles that you hit in a baseball game. Look at him. He's wearing all yellow cleats. Yellow, yellow everything. Yellow batting gloves, yellow cleats. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Astros to really keep things going, as they are down to their final 3 outs. Ryan Thompson back up on the mound to try and close things out. The Diamondbacks have a comfortable 8-1 lead I don't know. Maybe the Mets or Diamondbacks. Those are the two teams who I want to see possibly win it all. There's a pop-up in foul territory. Josh Bell comes in, makes a nice play for out number 1. And the Astros are down to their final 2 outs. That'll bring in Yanier Diaz. When this game's over, I'm probably going to turn on something to watch. Maybe find a nice sitcom to watch, like The Middle, 2.5 Men, How I Met Your Mother. That's a pretty funny show. Or, oh, you know what? I'll put on an old movie before bedtime. Yanier Diaz fouls off a sinker. Counts 0-2. Diamondbacks, or Astros, excuse me. Houston's down to their final 4 strikes. The 0-2 from Thompson. A slider struck him out. Why don't you come hang out with us in Discord? Because I'm getting tired. I'm getting pretty dang tired, Frank. I'm, like I said before, I had a pretty long day. Had work this afternoon, just got home hanging out with a friend. Fly ball on the left field. Makes the catch, that's the ball game. Diamondbacks win it. 8-1, the final score. Here in Houston. This was a pretty solid win, you know, pretty nice win if you're a Arizona Diamondbacks fan. Brian Nelson ended up picking up the win, 6 innings of work. You know, JV ended up getting the loss. Ryan Nelson was pretty solid. Ryan Thompson out of the bullpen, spectacular job. All around, a very, very exciting win for the Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll with a home run. Jake McCarthy hit a grand slam. Deep right field. Man. What a game this was. So that's probably going to do for our Sunday Night MLB The Show simulation game of the week. If you guys are still enjoying this series, you guys know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Road to 500. Trying to get to 500 subs at the end of the year.
The final line score for the
I think it's very much possible.
First for the victorious Diamondbacks.
Looking at the box score here for those of you just tuning in, Ryan Nelson went 6 innings for the Diamondbacks. He gave up 6 hits. The 1 run in this game for the Astros, it was an RBI single by Victor Caratini. He had 8 strikeouts. Then Ryan Thompson came in, pitched the rest of the game, and yeah, he was lights out. Astros couldn't hit him. Meanwhile, on the hitting side, Corbin Carroll 1 for 5 with an RBI, with a home run. Obviously, 1 for 5, 2 strikeouts and a home run. Jock went 2 for 5 with 2 doubles. Josh Bell 2 for 3 with a walk. And Suarez 2 for 4. Jake McCarthy 2 for 4 with 5 RBIs. Pavin Smith 1 for 4. And then on the Astros, yeah, there isn't really anything to highlight. Alex Bregman went 2 for 4. And, he had the only RBI. Sorry, I thought it was Victor Caratini. Oh, well, he did get a base hit, so. Yeah, but anyway, that's going to do it for today's game. Thank you guys for watching. I'm probably heading to bed. I got school in the morning. Thank you guys for watching. Good night from Houston, Texas. Final score, Diamondbacks 8, Astros 1. Good night from Houston.